Rebecca, I love you.
Hello, everybody. We are excited to have you for our Penti live stream. Also, happy holidays. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. We're so excited we can get you to kick off the harvest fun with our one shot we have with Veil of the Evermist. I think we're just going to dive right into introductions and give us as much time as possible with the game. So, hi, I'm Chibi Raincloud. I help out with the TTRPG area of the Penti-con. And I'm just super excited to play as a forever DM. This is like peak adventure. I'm ready for chaos. Do we want to head on up to Spice?
Yes. Hi, I'm Sakura Elric. I help plan parts of Penti. I'm very excited to be here, and yeah.
And we got Rose Thorn.
Hi. Hi. I am not going to be here the full time. Well, I will be, but hi. I am Amanda, or Weeby. I am the daughter human of the Lily, who is actually supposed to be playing this character. We're doing a split personality thing with Rose Thorn. So I am one side of the half you shall be seeing tonight. And yay! Lily runs the actual Penti-con, made it and everything. I am just the daughter human who has to deal with the chaos of, oh god, it's October.
I guess I should have said hello for anybody who has not joined us at the Penti-con. We are a pop culture convention in Penticton, Canada. Sakura, you might be better at this.
I did not prepare for that.
That's fair. If you like conventions, anime, comic book, video games, TTRPGs, any of the sort of fun chaos, you can come join us on the October next weekend.
18th and 19th at the Penticton Trade and Convention Center.
Yeah, we have lots of fun stuff like art shows, panels. We have a fun charity game happening. Lots of TTRPG stuff if you like this kind of thing. And just all kinds of vendors. I'm actually wearing Ink and Bee's beautiful earrings. They're dice with a flower in them. If you like fun, nerdy jewelry, come go shopping at the Penti-con. But we are excited to be presenting this back in order. We have AC near the top.
Hello there, I'm Asiala Krim. I am the friend and stand-in for today. I'm really excited to be playing with new people.
I'm excited I get to play with some of my players from my actual campaign as a player instead of a DM, so this will be very fun. And then the reason we're all here, the amazing Chris who put on this one shot for us. Please introduce yourself and introduce Veil of the Evermist.
Absolutely. Yeah. Welcome and thanks for having me. As mentioned, I run the Veil of Evermist, and it's just a little world where I write stories and adventures and have them formatted for 5th edition D&D. I've got several books out now, and I love going to conventions and meeting people and selling them and just talking about all things TTRPG and stories. This one's exciting because this is a brand new story that I just put together over the last few weeks. No one has seen it yet, so you are all the first.
Excited.
We are so excited. Awesome. So I see some people on Twitch already. Hello. Excited. We are excited to have you. Thank you so much for coming to watch. I think we can just dive right in if we're ready.
All right. Then I guess I will take the reins. So I guess the most straightforward place to start is just having everyone introduce their characters. Let me bring your tokens into view, and we will just go down the list. So, hey, Shimmer, why don't you tell us a little bit about who you're playing today?
Well, I am playing Shimmer of the Northern Lights. Shimmer for short. He is a Tabaxi Ranger with a little raven companion named Bird. He is from a mountain village of mainly tabaxis and dwarfs, and he is just on an adventure to experience the world how it's meant to be, through adventure and just experience in general.
Excellent. Thank you. Next up, we have Rosethorn Wildbloom.
Ah. Hi. So Rose is a bard, a tiefling bard. She is sort of, as I already said, she's got a split personality thing, and she has a flute that she will slam people with. She's sort of more of just we didn't figure out an actual town, so probably just like a traveling bard. Speaking of her deity's ways, she follows the Shialia deity, and even though she kind of sucks at it, she praises them, she sings, she plays her flute amazingly. I just realized I forgot to say her last name. Rosethorn Wildbloom. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. She's got a mask as well that is sort of like, if it's put on, you know, oh dear, you're in for a ride. That's when I come in.
I see.
I got a mask. It is an actual canon mask. It's just a mask. But yeah, that's Rosethorn.
Excellent. Looking forward to seeing that come into play.
Right, Mark?
Next up is Spice. Why don't you tell us a little about Spice?
Spice is a pumpkin-colored tiefling. She is actually a candy maker, and she's a wild magic sorcerer, and her magic came from a crazy kitchen accident.
Okay.
She very much likes adventure, is always up for something new, and is pretty much just along for the ride and looking for people who love sweets.
Awesome. I like it. Okay, and then lastly, we have Brindle. Let's hear a little about Brindle.
So, Brindle Hawthorne is a kind of like the tired dad. He used to adventure and cause chaos, but after a bad accident, he got taken in by a tavern keeper, where he fell in love with cooking and beer making. So, with his passion, he kind of just worked with the tavern for a while, but after a little bit, he was asked to do a task by the person who owned it, and he couldn't refuse. So on the way to doing this task, he came along this group of people, and he's just a human fighter. He's nothing special, just a good old guy who likes to cook. And honestly, it's better to go alone. He knows that walking the path alone is dangerous, especially in these parts, and so getting a pack together is good for him. So he's just kind of there for the ride as he goes to try to complete his tasks that given to him by his master.
Awesome. I'm definitely noticing a trend. A lot of people here seem to have food interwoven into their backstories a little bit. Then what I like to do, going reverse order now, is just learning about how the group gets along. So you're an adventuring group. You've gone on journeys together, probably taken a few jobs here and there. You're fairly well acquainted. I won't be so bold as to say you're all like good friends, but at least you're not enemies. You're not at each other's throats, I don't think. But in the case of Brindle, how does Brindle feel about Shimmer, Rosethorn, and Spice? What does he think of each of them?
Brindle, he's very protective over the people that he comes into contact with. So I feel like at first, when he first came across this group, he's like, these guys need help. So his first thought was less his own protection, as he's a big guy, and more of a, these guys really seem to need somebody around. He thinks Shimmer is honestly a stand-up guy. He likes that Shimmer's a little, well, not calmer per se, but out of the three seems like the calmest of the batch. So he doesn't mind kind of chilling with him. He likes Rosethorn's music. He has an ear for sounds. So when they're playing well, he really appreciates their music. Though he's not quite sure how to handle that split personality yet. And with Spice, At first, he was very intrigued with their cooking and was excited to find a fellow person who likes to cook and make things as much as he did. But sometimes he kind of questions some spices, added ingredients, and doesn't quite understand why they're adding what they do, but will at least taste everything once just to say that he did.
Mm. Okay. Excellent. Did you already go over Rosethorn? I think you did. Yes, you did.
yeah.
Sorry. Okay, excellent. Then continuing, how about Spice? What does Spice think of everyone else in the group?
She thinks that she's BFFs with Brindle because cooking. That's obviously not quite mutual. But she very much respects what he does in the kitchen and wonders why his things come out so consistent. With Rosethorn, she's also not sure how to handle that split personality, but also is very buddy-buddy with her because, hey, horns! And with Shimmer, she doesn't really know how to interact well with him because she hasn't seen a lot of Tabaxi before, so she's very careful interacting.
Okay, that makes sense to me. Rosethorn is next. What does Rosethorn think of everyone else?
Oh boy. So in general, and just in general with us, it's like, oh hey, free food! Yay! We sort of just we love all the humans equally. Of course, again with like Spice, it's buddy buddy, hey fellow horn human. And again, food. Probably excited to have people that actually want to deal with our chaos, take the time to understand us and stuff, even though we've got the whole thing going. With my side of things, probably just no, oh no, people that have to put a little leash on me. And darn, I can't wander off and go steal everything I see.
I see.
So definitely more of, but in general it's just, yay, we have a group of humans now, yay, we're friends. Also still trying to figure out, who are they again?
Okay. Excellent. And then Shimmer. How does Shimmer think of everyone else?
Well, Shimmer is already used to a bit of chaos. His family is, most of his family is just the epitome of chaos. But he doesn't quite know how to handle Rosethorn's more split personalities. He's always confused about who he's talking to. He definitely does like Spice a lot more because she reminds him of his sister. And Brindle, he kind of sees as kind of the father figure of the group, so he just wants to have like a tough guy off. Like he wants to show that he's more of a tough guy than Brindle is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I dig that. I dig that a lot. I feel like Brindle views Shimmer kind of as like, hey, he's a cool dude. Shimmer looks at Brindle as, I gotta be better than him.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome. All right, let's roll into the story. If you just want to click anywhere and you can clear that token from the screen.
Yes.
And let's get going. So, your adventuring party has recently spent several days in the small village of Maplebrook. The locals' hospitality and the red and gold autumn leaves made you consider staying longer. At the town's center stands an elaborate, long broken fountain, now little more than a basin filled with leaves and dirt. As the harvest festival approaches, the mayor invited your group to meet in private. He explained that Maplebrook faces a crisis. The river, the village's main water source, is drying up. He offered to hire you to travel north and uncover the cause, as no one dares journey to the old Bracken farm where the river flows. Rumors claim the farmer once murdered his brother when they were boys, and that the land has been cursed ever since. Though the mayor dismisses these tales, fear flickers behind his smile. His generous gold reward makes clear his desperation. You accepted, and he gave directions to the farm. Since the river cuts through Bracken's land, the mayor urged you to greet the farmer first. He warns the old man is reclusive and a mute, unlikely to say much, but is still a citizen of Maplebrook and should be treated as such. As you depart, the mayor thanks you profusely and wishes you luck. Now, as the sky turns to rich orange of late afternoon, you arrive at the entrance to the farm, and a chill runs down your spine. Here on the south side, you see the old farmhouse, its shingles loose and the ancient paint peeling, the dried river which flows behind the house through the fields of dull-colored corn and wheat stalks. You see a droopy scarecrow which stands guard over the occasional vegetable garden. A bridge spans the shallow river, and on the other side to the northwest are faintly visible ruins. The river continues northward, its source unseen from this distance. An overhead crow seems to signal your arrival, the only sound aside from the hollow whistle of the wind through the naked trees. So I put that star to kind of mark where you guys are in this region. But feel free to pan around the map to get a bit of a different view. And what would you guys like to do?
We were told to greet the farmer. So my inclination would be attempting to find him.
Yeah.
Yo, farmer, you around here?
This is one.
You don't hear a response to that shout.
Rindle kind of like sniffs at the air and like looks around and kind of tries to use his senses to get an idea of like, is there a path that's most used or?
Okay. Why don't you make me a perception check?
Oh, first roll of the night.
Don't screw it up.
Yes. Oh.
What is it?
Womp, womp, womp.
I rolled a natural one. I'm not kidding.
Great start.
Oh my, okay. You go to sniff the air, but instead, that crow that flew overhead just appears as the most interesting thing you've ever seen. For a moment, you just get lost wondering what crow fricassee would taste like and how you could make crow wings and crow drumsticks, and you kind of forget what you're even doing here for just a moment.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Isn't that such a pretty crow?
Yeah, no, Bryn is just. He would look like he was trying to do something, and now he's not.
Such a pretty crow.
I mean, we
Speaking
could
of-
try venturing closer to the farmhouse.
Yeah, maybe he just didn't hear us.
Should I yell again?
Sure.
Maybe we should get a little closer.
Okay, so you guys want to approach the farmhouse, it sounds like?
Yep, let's just walk up.
Okay.
Bryn lets them lead, and he kind of like stays back, still watching the crow.
Rose is looking at the crow too.
All right, you approach the farmhouse, and the house is small and crooked. Old, overgrown farming tools and a broken wheelbarrow lay in the dirty brown grass. Attached to the house is an old animal pen, perhaps once for sheep or pigs, but is long since empty and its ground dried and cracked. A broken hanging weather vane creaks and squeaks in the breeze, and a large dead tree casts its shadow over the house. A few of the house's windows are boarded up, while others are coated in a near solid layer of dust and grime. The front door seems to stare and lean toward you, as if daring you to knock.
This place feels ominous.
Someone is supposed to live here, right?
Wait, why are we here again?
I mean,
don't know. We're supposed to talk to this guy?
The farm guy.
I guess we should just go knock.
And can I yell again?
You can do whatever you like.
Doesn't really believe in like ghosts or anything like that, so he just like walks right up like he's gonna just go knock on the door.
Does
Okay.
no one here read like horror stories and stuff? That's the last thing you do.
Kimber's gonna look in through whatever window isn't ported.
Okay. Make me a perception check to try and peer through that window because it's very dark and the windows are very grimy.
Okay. Oh, lovely. Can I have that, please? Thank you. So that would be an 8.
An 8. Okay. You go up to the window, but yeah, you just can't see anything. That's completely dark in there. Maybe it's just a bad angle. Maybe the window needs some heavy-duty cleaning, but just nothing is showing to you right now.
Can I go join in trying to look through the window?
Sure, you can make a perception check too.
Yay!
Is Brindle still approaching the door,
Yeah.
like slowly raising that hand to knock?
Do
Yeah.
I get
Okay.
an advantage because tiefling with the night vision thing?
Not advantage, but it'll be a higher chance that you'll be able to see in the dark in there.
Okay, right, yep. I have a brain. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da.
We had a comment on our Twitch that is quite amusing.
Hi, Dark.
Dark One's like, yeah, the guy does not believe in ghosts while hanging out with a few demon-looking figures.
So that's Dark. That's my moderator from my Twitch. He's amazing. Oh dear.
I mean, demons aren't ghosts, so...
What did you get on your perception check?
I got a 9, and I think that's a 10 in total.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to see not much either. It seems like it's mostly the window that's just so poorly kept that's preventing the two of you from seeing through this particular window.
Man, this place is a dump.
I don't know. I think it's better than my house.
At this point, would Brindle's hand have knocked on the door?
Was Spice gonna do something first?
Depends. Let's find out.
I would walk behind Brindle, and when he tries to knock on the door, I would actually like to cast Thaumaturgy to see if it is unlocked and will fly open.
Ah.
Breaking and entering.
Okay.
I like this.
It's not breaking
Yeah,
if the door's already open.
Ah,
Thaumaturgy just does that, eh? It just opens unlocked doors.
Yes, you instantaneously cause an unlocked door or a window to fly open or slam shut.
Okay. You do try it, and the door jostles, and then swings open slowly, almost like there was something kind of resisting it on the other side.
so what were you saying about not believing in ghosts?
I probably pushed the door a little too hard. I don't know my own strength half the time. It's fine.
No, don't think so.
Did you see a ghost?
Maybe.
They are real.
There's suddenly a shuffling, shambling noise coming from inside the house.
Oh god, they are real.
Someone's in there.
Hello, ghosts.
I'm sorry to interrupt your nap or day. We were sent by the mayor. Bryn called in, but doesn't step through the threshold.
Hobbling forwards towards the door frame is a figure. And as the figure comes closer and the light is able to hit them, you see an old, bitter-looking man glaring at you. He wears an old straw hat, barely holding itself together, stained overalls, and fraying gloves. His mouth is sealed tight into a glower, and he looks each of you up and down through squinting eyes and grunts.
Can
Gross.
I just like out of fear just bonk him with my flute?
You want to try to
Like,
bonk him? Yeah, I guess unless anyone sees you raising your flute and someone
Bryn would
interrupts.
like reflectively like reach out to grab the flute, being like, "I've seen these shenanigans before."
Now let me hit the ghost.
Okay, I guess Brindle, make a dexterity saving throw to see if you're able to react fast enough and stop the flute bonkage.
I'm glad I grabbed 2 sets of dice. Let's try a different set. Hopefully this goes better. So dexterity, that's gonna be 17.
17's pretty good. And Rose Thorn, how about we'll just go Dex versus Dex. Why don't you make a dexterity saving throw and see how you do?
Dexterity. Ooh. So the little number next to it, that's my plus, right?
It's the larger number on the screen, but it's the smaller number numerically.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out this way this dumb sheet thing works. 11?
All right. 11 is not high enough to beat Brindle's 17, so Brindle is able to catch your hand before the flute connects with the farmer's head.
No. Yeah.
I'm
the
not sure. Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I'm not sure it's a ghost.
Wait, it isn't.
Don't think so.
Okay, and she puts her flute back.
The farmer turns and looks at you and just goes, "Urgh."
Okay. And she hides behind Brindle.
I'm sorry, sir. Didn't mean to interrupt you. The mayor asked us to come and check on the river.
Does he not know common?
I mean, I think he's just really old. He talks like my master does.
If you will remember, the mayor did warn you that he's a mute as well.
Oh.
Completely forgot that.
Alright. Who's got a pen and paper? We're gonna be playing some Pictionary.
I actually.
He kind of waves his hand and goes,
If you don't mind, we're just gonna look up river just to like check things out, and the town's running out of water and it ain't good, so if you don't mind, we won't cause you any more trouble, I promise, sir.
Make me a persuasion check.
I put all my stats into strength, man.
Use your muscles to persuade him.
9.
Like Howie. He's got tattoos and they just like move around.
9. He just keeps squinting at you. Doesn't seem entirely convinced, and just goes.
Can I reach into my pockets and take out some like small candy and offer it to him?
Offering.
Okay. Now you make a persuasion check with advantage.
Ooh,
Hey.
I'm gonna roll these shinies. Oh boy. Persuasion. Oh lord, I add 6 to that. 18 plus 6. I can't math.
Oh, 24.
Yes, 24. Thank you.
It's pretty good. Okay. You hold out the candy, and he stares at it and kind of tilts his head, looks back up at you, and goes, holds out his hands as if to like kind of catch them for you to drop the candies in his hands.
I give
They
him
bounce.
all.
They bounce in his hands, and he stares at them for a long moment and goes. He looks back up at you and goes, and turns and walks back inside, and pushes the door so it kind of creaks back shut.
You think he forgot I almost hit him with my flute?
I mean, maybe he didn't see you.
That might make preaching about my goddess harder later.
I
Man, that guy gave me the creep.
Sorry, go ahead. Easy.
Man, that guy gave me the creeps.
You guys are better at talking than I am, that's for sure.
Thanks. She knows that wasn't directed towards her.
I mean, we got permission, so technically now we're not trespassing.
Can I go steal some of the corn then?
No.
Oh,
I mean, how do you know the corn's any good?
you eat it.
Just got you there. All right. Where to next, everyone?
Well, to the river, right?
And I'm grabbing corn on the way.
All right. Do you...
Yeah, go up towards the river. I think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that scarecrow.
All right. So as you're following the path towards the fields to get to the bridge across the river, eh?
Yay!
Yeah, path sounds like a good plan.
Okay. The path cuts through the fields, and the dry stalks and leaves rustle and crackle against the breeze. The path leads through the fields, overgrown and poorly tended. Corn stalks tower above your heads, left to grow unfettered for who knows how long. Vegetable gardens of zucchini and gourds glimpse through the corn, and the scarecrow's drooping arms and limp head seems to follow your every step. A cold weight rests on your shoulders. You get a sudden shiver as you swear you just heard a snapping twig and saw a rustle and a shaking in the corn stalks as though something suddenly ran by.
I want to make a supernatural joke. Man, you fugly.
Are there cats out here that... Well, I guess it's probably just an animal. It's fine.
Crows. No. Yeah,
Maybe it's just bird.
Rosethorn has taken a whole bunch of corn and is just eating them raw.
Just plucking corn as you go.
Nom,
Shimmer,
nom.
can you like talk to other cats and stuff? Like, would you know if there was another cat?
I mean, I can call out to them and see.
You speak cat?
So, yeah, without going into the corn,
Mm-hmm.
Jimmer will go to the edge and just start, like, meowing.
Okay.
Just to see if there's any other, like, if what they saw was a cat or not.
Mm-hmm. Make me a perception check as you're peering through the corn.
Perception. That's a little better. It's a 13.
13. Okay. You can't really see through the corn too well, but as you're looking, you see another movement to the left. Something pretty short, about cat height, moving away from you deeper into the corn.
I can't tell. But odds are yes.
Maybe it's crows. No.
I mean, whatever it is didn't try to attack us, so it's probably of no concern.
Yet.
It seemed kind of small. We're bigger.
Small things can pack a pretty big punch, though.
If you guys all go ahead, I'll hold up the rear. I want to make sure everybody's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do you guys just keep going through, get across that bridge out of these fields, or what's the plan?
For
I mean,
now.
Okay. You get through the fields, and you cross that bridge. From here, you're pretty close to the ruins, or you can follow the river northwards further.
We should probably follow the river, right?
I guess we should at least see if there's something going on.
Okay. Continuing north, following the river.
Brindle would actually like to take a second to like check out the riverbed to see like how dry is it, like how long has the water not been coming this direction, or if there's any other weird clues or something.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Make a survival check.
One of the things I could do. Cool. Oh. So only a 5.
Only a 5. Okay. As you get down to examine the riverbed, something else actually catches your eye, and distracts you from it.
Another
You didn't notice it before, but it looks like there's footprints leading from the fields where you just came. An extra set of footprints that aren't belonging to any of you, that went across the bridge and continues across further in. It actually kind of darts back and forth through the grass a little bit, and they look like they head towards that large rock that's just to the north of all of you.
Brindle, almost like a golden retriever or like a dog, he like gets real low to the ground, and he does take a deep breath to like kind of let in all his senses and try to see if he can smell or sense anything. Then he starts to kind of like follow the tracks, like distracted, not to like, doesn't even try to keep up with these guys. Like he kind of follows whatever this trail is leading him as.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say, Rosethorn has like a huge pile of corn in her arms now and is just struggling as she keeps dropping them. It's like, eh.
Okay. So Brindle, you follow the footprints, it sounds like?
Yeah, he would.
Okay. As you get a closer look at the footprints, now that you're lower to the ground, you realize they're barefoot. They're barefoot footprints. And they're small. Definitely not a grown adult's footprints. They lead all the way up to that large rock that is about 7 or 8 feet tall, kind of slanted. And as you look around the area there, you see that there's another smaller rock at the base of the taller rock. And that smaller rock has a dark stain on it.
Hey, I found something kind of weird over here.
Do you want us to go over?
If you wanna.
Well, don't say it like that.
Make it sound like something's about to come out and murder us.
I just... these footprints are... He double checks to make sure nobody has bare feet, because this is such a weird party that might be what's happening, and then he's like, okay, it's not any of these guys. These footprints, like they're really small, and I don't know, they're kind of weird. They came here.
Tiny bird? Tiny.
They definitely look like person footprints.
Tiny bird with human feet.
I do not think that is a thing.
It might be.
Did the old man have like a grandkid or something?
Child? Wait, who?
Didn't the mayor say something about people don't like coming out here because he had a brother that he murdered?
It is ghosts.
Ghosts don't make footprints.
They don't?
That's a very good argument. Ghosts aren't real.
They don't have feet?
But if it was something undead, then that might make a little more sense.
I thought the legend made it sound like it was a long time ago. Well, I guess if it's a little. little footprints. Never mind.
I mean, probably just some kids coming out here to, see the legendary rock with a magic handprint on it. I don't know.
Rosalind's gonna yell out again. Are there any kids in this area? Please show yourself to this group.
A few crows fly away at that, but
Aw.
there doesn't seem to be any other response.
Potential friends. No, come back.
So you said there was discoloration on the smaller rock?
Yeah,
Yes.
right over here.
Did you want to examine it closer?
I'll take a look.
Okay. Survival or perception, I'd say. Either would be a good roll to make.
Oh lord. I don't think we're good at any of those. Yep, perfect. Oh, what? I don't think I add anything to that. Survival? I add 0. That's a 19.
That's pretty good. You take a look at it, and pretty quickly you are able to recognize that is a blood stain on the rock.
Someone probably died here?
Oh.
I might be able to something with the ghosts.
It's a farm. You need a place to kill your livestock. It's the unfortunate truth about food. Like, it's probably nothing. We should get back to the river. I'm sorry I distracted us.
No. Yeah, probably just killing the livestock. Wait, that's a bad thing.
Okay, but Brindle, you're kind of strong, right?
Yeah, I guess.
The small rock. Try pushing it.
He kind of gives a look at it and, all right, kind of uses his body weight to shove it.
It doesn't move. It seems to be embedded in the earth. The stain doesn't come off either. It seems to be very, very, very old.
Kind of looked like it might be a door. Thanks for trying.
Oh, maybe you're not doing it right.
Please, go ahead, Shimmer.
Shimmer will gladly try to push the rock this time.
Y'all just taking a gander at trying to push this rock?
Yeah, it doesn't move. You feel like maybe if you dug at it for a few hours, you might get some of it more exposed, but as far as it seems to be just a normal 1.5 foot wide tip of a rock sticking out from the earth.
When Shimmer tries to move it, am I able to cast Thaumaturgy to cause harmless tremors in the ground?
Yeah. What's the range on? Does it go very far, or is it just kind of like just right around you?
Probably right around. It doesn't give a... I mean,
okay.
up to 30 feet away, so I guess it could be right at the rock.
Okay. Yeah, you cause it to rumble and shake a little bit. Everyone just kind of has to catch their footing for a moment. But also no reaction. As far as it seems to be just a normal rock.
I almost had it. I felt it shaking.
I mean,
You did good.
I don't know if it'll move, but
Nah, it's definitely stuck. You probably wedged it.
You made it worse.
Well, we should go check along the river. That's why we're here.
Oh yeah.
He does give Shimmer a little pat on the shoulder, like, good go, buddy, good go.
Okay. So you guys head towards the following the river.
Yep.
So sorry about the chocolate comment. It's hot
All right.
chocolate. It's hot chocolate.
oh dear.
Oh yeah, the sexy chocolate.
It's a thing that started.
Yeah, so Bryn would still let them all go first, and he would still kind of sit back in the rear, kind of trying to He keeps getting distracted by birds, including Bird on Shimmer's shoulder. But like,
Bird.
he's trying to be diligent of being the back guard.
Oh,
Okay.
I think I forgot to mention that for the stream. Yes, I have a raven named Bird.
Love that.
The most chill of the ravens.
And evermore.
Okay.
Rose is still just grabbing as much corn, like trying to keep her hands full with the pile.
Okay. You continue up the riverbed, and it leads to a pile of wood and branches, the cause of the river blockage. A moment later, and a pair of beavers emerge, securing the dam in place. They sniff the air in your direction, but otherwise seem unbothered. The dam looks to be well built, only allowing a tiny stream of water to pass through.
Oh no.
Ah, shucks.
I mean, that's probably the cause. Well, we probably have to evict them from their house.
I feel so bad.
Well, they can just build another house.
Is there another river around here we could, like, pick them up and put them in it?
Can I have, like, Rose just put her corn down, like, in a little pile, pat it, go up to the beavers, and just, like, try and talk to them. She does not have the ability to actually talk to animals. She's just gonna be like, "Hello there, beavers. It is I, one of the speakers of the divine, the Lady of the Woods. I was wondering if you could please kindly move your dam, as you are blocking some of the source that gives the plants their life and humans their hydration."
Yeah, as you approach and start talking to them, one of them kind of raises up on its hind legs and sniffs and chitters, and the closer you get, the more kind of like angry it looks. Like,
You do not like the divine?
doesn't seem to react to anything you said.
Low
Screw
kind
you.
of growl in the deep of like in the back of his throat, kind of like a don't back off, beavers. Just kind of like this low, deep growl. Just
Rose is just getting closer. Like, what do you want? Do you want like an offering or something? This is for the divine. This is for the Lady of the Woods. You should love the Lady of the Woods. You're animals.
The beavers look a little stressed out now. They're kind of gripping onto the twigs and like, I don't know if beavers hiss, but they're making kind of growling noises. And you see, poking through a couple of gaps in the woods are a couple of baby beavers kind of poking their heads out, trying to see what's going on.
Oh,
oh
cute. Tiny beavers.
So, just for future reference, yes, beavers do hiss.
Okay, excellent. Then they hiss.
But yeah, Rose is still just getting closer now, just like, "Aw, babies."
They sound kind of angry.
I mean, they have babies. They're probably being a little protective of them, but it's still. What do we do?
Maybe, like a toy or something? Like, maybe lure the babies out and then the parents will follow?
And none of you magic users know how to talk to animals or nothing.
Nope. Oh wait, I have animal handling though.
Okay.
But I suck at it.
You could try an animal handling check to see if you're able to convince them to vacate, but they probably won't be very inclined to. This is their home after all.
Nah, I'm just gonna have Roses continue just getting closer. It's like, "Oh, I want to pet the baby."
The closer you get, the more they look like they're getting ready to like kind of scratch and bite if you get too close.
And guess who came home?
Hey,
Step
welcome.
Move. Just in time. I mean,
Yay!
I try to pet beavers.
Welcome.
Welcome. And I suppose Rose Thorn's other personality suddenly emerges.
What were we doing?
Huh? Problem-solving beaver house.
Problem solving. Okay. Got my charger.
I guess this would be Shimmer, Brindle. Do you guys have shovels? Because if we can't move the beaver house, maybe we can make another way for the water to go around?
I have a tinderbox. I can light it on fire.
I mean,
I
got
don't
saws that can
think-
do that, but no.
Not fire. What if? Now, hear me out. What if I lured the beavers away with a song? Or did I already try that?
No.
Not yet.
A saw. I want to. I want to see this.
I feel as if, personally, the Song of the Beavers could be quite a fantastic tale.
A song. I misheard you and thought you said saw, as in sawing wood. I am so sorry.
Did you want to try?
Lovely.
Yes, I would love to take out my flute, and we're gonna Pied Piper these beautiful buck-toothed creatures away from the situation as best we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
And the
debating
song is going to, for some reason, resemble one of those ones we all know from Zelda. Probably.
Excellent. I'm debating if that would be an animal handling check or a performance check.
Performance, 100%. We are performing.
Okay. Make a performance check. Let's see how it goes. Ooh. 21. That's pretty good. You start playing the flute really entrancingly. These beavers, for all you know, they've never heard music before. They definitely seem very interested. They calm down a little bit. They're no longer quite as aggressively hissing. The baby beavers become more curious and start crawling out further. Around then, however, a terrible gurgling roar echoes. The beavers cower and duck back inside the dam suddenly. The fields around rustle from many different directions as dozens of small shapes draw near.
Now, these are not beaver shaped shapes.
These new shapes, you're not sure yet. They're coming out of the grass and out of the corn, coming close towards you, and then they emerge, rolling along the ground. Rolling along the ground on their own are all sorts of vegetation. Pumpkins, zucchinis, squashes, peas, even corn rip themselves from their stalks, tumble and roll along the ground. The pile that Rosethorn has been collecting also starts shaking and moving towards the pile.
What is this?
They meet together, forming a pile that grows larger and larger as vines erupt from the earth and coil around the vegetables, giving them form and shape. They build into a 12-foot tall monster. Its head, a tremendously large pumpkin, which towers over you. The pumpkin head splits across the middle, tearing into a wide, gaping maw of tooth-like seeds, and it roars, guttural and spraying juices. Now, fully formed, the monster rushes in to attack.
Now, Rosethorn was shoving corn everywhere, so I'm assuming that I have had corn crawling out of pockets and my backpack, and I am thoroughly unimpressed with myself right now.
That sounds accurate to me. Let me focus you guys here, and then I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative. So, the best way to do this is if you select your token from the board, and then open your digital character sheet.
How do I do that? I do not understand.
Select your token thing.
Yep, so just click on the token. And then in your journal, you can access your character sheet.
Yes. Thank you.
And then on your character sheet near the middle is initiative, and you just click the word initiative.
Oh.
I do not know why there is dots, but that's the thing.
The dots are to break ties.
This is amazing.
Ooh. Okay. Not the highest. Not the highest rolls for you guys, sadly. You guys were all.
We
caught
all
up
do not
there.
have initiative for this. We're like.
Oh my god.
Let me just mark this down. And okay. First up is the monster. It stomps in a little closer. Boom, boom, to there. Spice being the one closest, it puffs up its pumpkin face and spits out pumpkin seeds at you.
Rude!
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Boy.
You get pelted by pumpkin seeds, which do a total of 6 piercing damage.
I know how to math.
For its second trick, it kind of shakes and extends its arms and causes a few portions of itself, like smaller pumpkins, to fall off of its body and land on the ground nearby. The vines and tendrils grow out of them, and they stand upright, forming little mouths of their own.
Oh no, they're terrifying! That is adorably terrifying, honestly.
I know. Why is it so cute?
Why am I the same color as you?
And that's it for the monster's turn. Spice, you are up next.
I would like to yell, Rosethorn, how can you anger the vegetables?
I'm so sorry.
We're gonna attempt to create bonfire
Oh.
at his base, Big Boy's base.
Okay. Can you post that in the chat? If you maybe I can find it as well. It's just good to get the specifics of the spells, you know.
Yes.
If you click on it on your sheet, it should come up, right?
It did.
Yeah,
it
it
did
would.
not.
That's okay. I pulled it up on my end as well. Create bonfire. Create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range until the spell ends. The magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed on dexterity saving throw or take some fire damage. Okay, where do you want to cast that fire?
Like, right at one of his Big Boy's, like, feet?
Okay.
What would I assume was his foot?
He's definitely standing on feet. Let me bring in this. There we go. Put it right there. Okay, you created the bonfire, and yeah, it starts just plumes up with flames right around his feet, and he looks down at it and he goes and starts stomping around. Let's see if he succeeds his dexterity saving throw. What is your spell save DC?
14.
Ooh, 14. He just failed that. He takes 1d8 fire damage. Why don't you roll that for me?
5.
5 points of fire damage as it burns around his feet. Nice. And it looks like the fire stays there.
Yes, it's concentration for a minute.
Okay, excellent. Anything else on your turn?
Since I'm kind of hurting, I would like to attempt to hide behind everyone else.
Okay, excellent. Next up would be Brindle.
I love all the food comments. Everyone's like, pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin pie,
Yeah, but we're reading that too.
snack time. Oh my gosh, Bryn, he's a little in shock, and in all the years that he's done, like, he's a cook, but he's never had his vegetables fight back, so he's a little shocked at first. But he pulls his twin axes off his back because he's a 2-weapon fighting specialist.
Could he be any hotter? He's got 2 weapons.
And he's just gonna charge forward. He's ready to take him on. Can't do anything from a distance, so 10, 15, 20. Are diagonals okay? I should have asked.
Yeah, diagonals are fine.
10, 15, 20, 25. So, yep. He's going to get right up on the guy, and he's going to just do 2 full swings.
Okay. Make your first swing.
10.
10 to hit. Okay. You swing, and the creature raises one of its vines and kind of slaps your axe away before it can connect with him.
All right, this is my offhand now. Which was even worse. That's a 7.
Oh. He smacks it back the other way and leans down and goes, "Roar!" in your
He's so
face.
flustered at food attacking him. He doesn't know what to do.
Anything else on your turn, Brindle?
Not yet. I think that's it.
Okay. He's deflecting your blows, but I'm sure it can't last forever. Rosethorn is next.
Yes. Okay, so I find this amazing and the irony that my weapon is a sickle, so we're gonna go get us some corn. Brandishing her sickle pulling it from her waist, she's going to absolutely butcher some form of a prayer for her deity, who is, goddess of oak and acorns. Bless my sickle as I take down this creature as you would any of your willing followers. And then she's going to horribly quote some verse that will probably mean something very backwards. And she's going to charge at this creature. And you said diagonals are okay, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I hit? There we go. I'm not entirely perfectly close, but... and she is going to go for its legs.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just move your token a little closer.
And I get to
there.
roll on screen because I don't have dice everywhere because I just got here.
Oh, fair. 17 hits.
She threw dice at me.
Oh.
17 hits! All right, so we are going to
17
be
hits.
like, yes, and boom. And as Jay says, it's harvest time, veggies.
Roll your damage. You can either click on the little word sickle there in the chat or roll physical.
You know
dice.
what? Someone threw some dice at me, so I might as well take on, if my other side does that. Also, we're not going to ignore little one. So it's my damage for a sickle is 1d4. Let's go find one. Ooh, this one's pretty.
Pretty quick ones.
I got a 2.
2 damage. Okay.
I like those dice. Those are cute.
Not the strongest strike, but you do manage to knock off one of the smaller vines
She
on it.
tried.
As your sickle connects with it, some other vines reach and coil around the sickle and try to pull it out of your hands. I need you to make either an athletics check or a sleight of hand check to hold on to your weapon.
Sleight of hand.
Okay, roll sleight of hand. Oh, just enough. This thing is pulling on your sickle hard, trying to rip it out of your hands. But you pull it back first, so it can't get it from you.
Rude.
Good stuff. Anything else on your turn?
I'm going to look at Spice and just kind of like meet their gaze and be like, "We're having corn for dinner, okay?" Period.
I'm making pie.
Yeah, pumpkin pie and corn. Like, let's do this.
Okay, awesome. Next up then is Shimmer.
Okay. Shimmer is going to take out his birchwood. His birchwood bow, and then cast Zephyr Strike on himself. And let me see if I can get this to pop up. Do it like that. So it is a bonus action.
Ooh, nice.
So before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage. Hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn.
Very nice. Go
So
for
yeah,
it. Roll your advantage attack.
yeah. I got the same number. That's all right. All right, so it's a 16 plus my proficiency, which is 2, so that'll be 18.
18 hits.
Awesome.
Roll that damage and add that extra d8.
All right, so it's 3 piercing damage and 5 force damage, dealing 8 damage total.
8 damage total. Nice. Yeah, you pull back on your bow and you let loose that arrow. Whizzes through the air, right between your allies' heads. Hits this thing right in the chest. Causes one of the tomatoes.
Whoa.
That's
How close are we talking between our allies' heads?
How cool or scary did you want to be there, Shimmer?
A little more closer to Brindle, just to kind of, scare him a little bit. But showing off. Yeah,
Okay.
my mom taught me that trick.
It hits a tomato on this thing's chest, which goes and explodes.
Do we have to roll to see if we avoid tomato damage?
You do now that you brought that idea up. Roll a dexterity save.
Or
Spaghetti sauce.
Oh.
How about Brindle?
I rolled a 4.
You are both drenched in tomato juices.
God.
Good
It
hit,
is.
Jimmer! Just being supportive, Dad.
It's a little embarrassing.
Thanks.
It's in my hair.
Anything else on your turn, Shimmer?
No, I don't really feel the need to move.
Okay. Then we would go to the little, what I like to call them pumplings. The pumplings' turns.
The pumplings is so lovely.
25, 30,
Never going to look at a pumpkin pie the same.
25, 30. They start rushing across the river to the two of you over there. The one that was able to get close enough runs and tries to bite at your legs, Shimmer.
Yeah.
That is a 15 to hit.
That barely misses.
Ooh, okay. You just jump out of the way as it goes clamp down right where your foot just was.
Yeah.
And then we go to the monster's turn. It kind of pulls its arms together and then brings them down and slams on the earth. And it causes sharp thorns to burst out of the ground all around it. Extending 20 feet in every direction, which I think is everyone, only Brindle and Rosethorn are caught in that. So I need both Brindle and Rosethorn to make a dexterity saving throw.
You're in timeout.
Again? The dualities of Rosethorn were just plotting, and now you're ruining our plan.
Fine.
Let's do this.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
and I rolled
23?
9.
And
I
a 9.
heard.
Okay.
I always roll like crud.
Okay. So, Brindle, you take the full 6 points of piercing damage from the vines that burst out.
No!
But Rosethorn, you only take half. You take 3 points.
Okay.
Next, for his next trick, he raises one of his arms and slams it down towards. He looks. I guess he's kind of worried about Brindle's giant axe that he's swinging wildly, so he tries to deal with Brindle first. So Brindle, that is a 14 to hit.
That unfortunately hits, yeah.
Oh, okay. The heavy arm comes slamming down on you. It deals 7 points of bludgeoning damage on you.
Okay.
Don't forget, by the way, if you update your token health bars or your digital character
yeah.
sheets, it updates on the screen as well.
I can do the thing.
Yep, we're updated.
The math. I have to
Excellent.
do backwards math.
You can just do minus whatever you got hit, and it'll math for you.
Mm-hmm.
Ha.
There you go.
No.
Perfect. And then it wants to get out of that fire. It doesn't want to stay in that flame any longer, so it steps to there and does not provoke opportunity attacks. Okay. Next up is Spice's turn.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor so I don't get hurt as easy.
It's a good idea.
And
Is that your full action to do?
yeah, well, I should have looked that up.
I think it's an action.
Yep, that is one action. I'm okay. How far is this thing?
Okay.
15,
That'll help keep you safe.
30. I'm actually gonna move over here because I don't want to accidentally get hit by this one if something happens to Shimmers.
Okay.
That's it.
Alrighty. Then we go to Brindle.
I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna attack. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with my first hit. That's 12 to hit.
12 does not quite make it.
Okay, and then my second is 10. Oh man,
Ooh.
I am not doing so good. You know what? I'm gonna use a bonus action to use my the second wind. No, not second wind. The action surge. Use an action surge. And I'm gonna attack again. That's 11.
God.
You get to make another one because action surge lets you do a full action again. So
Full
2
action,
more
okay,
attacks.
2 attacks.
Yeah.
That's a 12. Now you're just
Oh,
mocking
no.
me.
Oh no.
That's everything I got. So I
It-
do
well,
a little hurt, and so he's kind of breathing a little heavier. And if anyone's paying attention, it almost feels like his like teeth have gotten a little bit longer.
Okay, that's scary. It looks really cool though. As you're swinging, the monster is using like a broken shard from like a plant pot and is deflecting your blows as you're just going back and forth, back and forth.
Okay, but that's it. That's my whole round.
Okay. Then I guess we go to Rosethorn next.
Okay, so this little voice comes into my head and whispers something to me, and I go, "Huh, okay." And she's going to cast invisibility
Oh,
on herself.
okay.
I'm getting new dice.
Oh.
I'll be attack.
7:45, dance party. Sorry. No, you can't see. All the lights in my house are going off. So that's what we're going to do. And now, to cast it, I don't have to roll anything, do I? Do
Nope. Just you are now invisible.
I am now invisible. Yes. Now, because my brain's not entirely working, casting invisibility takes up how much of my turn?
I think it's an action, but let me
It is
double
an
check.
action. Okay, so we are going to I can still move though, right?
Yes, and because you are invisible, you still make sounds though. So moving out of range of the monster would provoke an opportunity attack.
Could
but
I
you would
move
have
closer
disadvantage.
to the monster?
Yes, although you
Like,
might
could
be
I
stepping to-
climb onto the monster?
Okay, now we're talking. Yeah, make an athletics check to see if you can climb onto it and hold your grip.
But strength isn't my death. Can I do acrobatics instead?
You can do acrobatics to try to like climb your way on swiftly.
We're climbing
but-
a beanstalk. Yes.
True. But if it tries to buck you off, it might require some strength to have a strong
Okay, we're
grip
gonna
later.
try with acrobatics first.
Okay.
Oh,
Woo!
Oops.
Language, I'm.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Okay. You turn invisible, and you forget that also means you can't see your own hands. So you try to grab, but you're not sure where you're grabbing, and you slip off the creature. And unfortunately, because you got a 1, make me a dexterity saving throw. Okay. You see yourself falling towards the bonfire, but at the last second, you kind of angle yourself and twist in the air and land next to it instead. You do not land in the
Oh
fire.
my god.
Close one, though.
That's what happens when you listen to the voices in your head.
I'll give you a choice. Do you want to land here next to the creature, or would you prefer to land over here away from it a bit?
Am I still invisible?
Yes,
Next to.
next to it. Okay.
Okay.
You're still invisible, although you did land with a bit of a thud.
Oof.
So it has a decent idea of where you
Yeah.
are. Okay. Anything else on your turn, Rosethorn? That might have been most of it, though, I think. Then, in that case, we will move on to Shimmer.
Okay. Am I able to call on Bird and have him distract this little pumpling so I can get away?
Yeah. He just operates as a familiar, right?
Yes, I believe so. I'm able to command him with an action.
Okay, let me bring this in to represent him.
Verb.
And I'm actually even going to give you control over him. Let me say Bird is his name, nameplate. You guys can see it. And let's make it a little bit more visible for you guys there. There we go. Okay. Bird has appeared on the map. Yep, go ahead and move Bird to where you would like. And as a familiar, I believe it can take the help action to distract an enemy, yes?
Yes. I believe
Cool.
that is one of the. That is what I would like him to do. Help
Okay.
me.
So just move him next to the enemy you would like to distract, and then the next attack against that enemy has advantage.
This, like over here, so we get like. Well, he doesn't have pack tactics, but it looks cool.
Perfect.
So yeah,
Okay.
he. Shimmer would yell, "Bird, get this thing off of me!" So
Okay.
Burp shall peck at it. Right?
Yeah, brings its focus away from you towards the flying bird around it. Very good. That was probably just your free action, honestly, to command your ally, right? Or is that a bonus action?
No, it's an action.
Oh, it's your full action to command it. Okay.
Yep. Oh, there's a second bird.
Then, is there anything else you can do on your turn?
I mean, with him distracted, I would like to move away from the little
Okay.
guy.
He will still take an attack of opportunity against you as you move. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Just to
Okay.
get away from him. Go that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess an 8 doesn't hit you.
Oh, no, just barely. I'm still alive, guys. It's okay.
Yeah, this thing seems very distracted by your bird now. Good stuff. Okay, is that it for your turn then, Shimmer?
Yeah.
Okay, then we go to the pumplings. This one here approaches towards Spice and tries to bite at your feet. That is a, let me get the exact number here. That's an 11 to hit.
It does not.
Okay, you dance out of the way of its pumpkin bite. This pumpling here, though, is getting annoyed by the bird, so jumps and tries to bite at bird. That is a 15 to hit bird.
Yeah, that hits him.
Oh no. Okay. Bird takes 2 points of piercing damage.
Ooh. Is there another what is it called? What am I thinking? God, I'm tired. Like profile for a familiar? He only has 1 hit point.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Let me pull up a Raven real quick because I
Yeah,
know
look-
there's some stat blocks in Raven.
Yeah, I'm looking at the one in the PHP.
Yeah, so yeah, AC of 12, hit points of 1. So yeah, this would be enough to knock out Bird. As it jumps, bites on Bird, kind of brings him, and starts kind of like shaking it like a dog does with a toy. And then tosses Bird to the side on the ground over here. Shimmer, I'll say that you know Bird well enough at this point to know that Bird is not dead, just knocked out, and at 0 HP.
The chat echoes all of our thoughts. No, Bird!
Yeah, poor Bird.
Okay.
Bird was noble.
Bird's not dead.
Pumpling kind of stares around and looks for its next target, which I guess would be Shimmer again, and moves over towards you, but it's already used its action, so that's all it can do. The monster now, being surrounded by Brindle and an invisible opponent, looks around the battlefield, and first it slams an arm towards Brindle. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and say a 7 doesn't hit.
No match for Brindle's muscles.
And then, ooh, this one's interesting. A 14 to hit against Shimmer.
14? No.
No, okay. It raises its other arm and slams its fist into the earth. And you feel a rumbling and this like bulging in the earth moving towards you, Shimmer. And then the vines burst out of the ground next to you and try to grab you. But you quickly like duck out of the way before they can grab. And then they retract back into the earth and rejoin into the monster's full body. It still seems pretty nervous around that fire, so it takes a step this way, provoking an attack of opportunity from Rosethorn because it can't see you and doesn't realize you're there.
Yes! Wait, so
So you could just like swing your melee weapon at it.
I
as
could
it's
do that.
moving away.
I have to attack it. I have to do something because I can't jump on it again, can I?
Not with an attack of opportunity, no.
That's all right. So let's swing our little sickle at it and be like, "Ha ha! Sickle this!"
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Mm-hmm.
Roll your sickle damage.
To mess with the bards. You get 1 damage.
1 whole damage.
Hey, it's the thought that counts.
It's a light hit, but every attack counts. Okay. Then that would be its turn. So then we go back to Spice.
Okay, I would like to use the cantrip Control Flames, which
Okay.
allows me to instantaneously expand the flame 5 feet in one direction, provided that wood or other fuel is present in the new location. And this is within 60 feet, so I would like to expand the fire to here.
Okay. Yeah, you start manipulating the flame to follow and grow closer towards the monster. And it sees that and just kind of like steps back and goes, "Ugh!" and looks around and then looks at you, Spice, and sees that the magic was coming from your hands.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here, and that is my turn.
Okay. Brindle, you're up.
Brindle's getting real annoyed, and more like he sees that his friends are being threatened. So he takes a couple of deep breaths and, I didn't want to do this, but we're done playing. And he kind of cracks his shoulders back and lets out a howl. And suddenly his wolf ears appear on his head and a wolf tail appears. His mouth kind of almost seems elongated spiritually with these teeth coming out of it. And it turns out he's not quite human. As his long tooth shifter form starts to appear. And he is ready to take on this monster using just straight up fucking moves. And he just goes to town. And I'm gonna do a goading attack and be like, don't look at my friends. I'm your enemy. And he is just gonna attack.
Okay, go for it.
Chat is just, it's Brindle time.
I have new dice.
Brindle time.
Yes, I have 22!
Hey! That
That's
hits.
what I needed! Alright, so that's what the first attack is. Oh, and I said a goading attack. So with
You
the
did.
goading attack, let me pull that up real quick and put that in the chat.
Yeah, tell me what that does.
So a goading attack, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die and attempt to goad on the target into attacking you. You add the superiority die to your attack damage roll, which is a 1d8 for me. The target will have to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on all attacks against any other target but Brindle.
I don't even need to know your spell save DC to know that it failed on that save.
Oh, cool. So I rolled a 6 on my normal dice, and then a 3 on my superiority dice, plus 5, so 15
So
altogether.
that'd be, I think 14 altogether. Nice. Yeah, all your pent-up rage and anger in that one slash of your axe as you cut off a few potatoes, a few zucchinis in half off of this creature, and it roars and stumbles from the blow.
Then this is my second attack. 15 to hit?
15 also hits.
Oh, yay. And this is just a normal attack, so this is... Oh, another 6! Yes, I just needed to change dice! 9!
9 points of damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Tremendous damage against this thing now. It's stumbling back, rearing in shock and surprise at just how it just was not. Doesn't seem like it was threatened much by you until now.
Well, look at me. And my feature when I shift is I do gain hit points equal to my level and my constitution. So I have a +2 constitution, which gives me 5 temporary abilities.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Well done. Any other tricks up your sleeve?
That's it. And none of you guys would have seen his wolf form because he doesn't like doing this very often.
First time for you guys. Okay.
You're a dog?
Yep.
I understand why you growl now.
Rosethorn, you're up.
She's very distracted by Brindle, and full of many questions. But for now, she's still invisible, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we are going to attempt to... Well, actually, no. There's fire now. So if we climb on the thing, chances of us getting caught in fire for the thing... One second, I lost that. Oh, so. Come here, Weevils, for a second. We need to. Come here. I need you to roll a percentile dice for me.
Okay.
Let's give it. Go. Okay, 70% of your personality says we're doing the thing. So we're gonna try and attempt to climb on it again.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what to do.
Yep. Take 2 acrobatics as we are attempting to climb up this side.
Let's hope you roll higher than a 1. That's higher than a 1. Okay. Yeah, it's very distracted by Brindle, and so you are easily able to leap up and climb up its vines onto its back.
I have this annoying little voice saying, get your corn back, claim your corn, but also we're just climbing on it to try and lop its head off. But still, that's, 30% logic, 70% I want my corn back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good.
All right, so I'm now piggybacking.
You are, yes. Very good. We'll see what you do with that next chance you get.
As long as I'm not caught on fire by then.
Shimmer is next.
Okay. 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 Well, Shimmer is now very mad. How big is this little pumpling?
Pumpkin-sized, so... yeah.
Did you realize that the pumpkins grow in all kinds of sizes?
That's
I'll
true.
imagine about, like...
That's a, foot and a half big pumpkin. Fairly large.
Okay. Shimmer's gonna attempt to pick this thing up.
Oh, okay. It might try to bite you as you reach for it. Make a dexterity saving throw, I guess it would be, to maneuver your hands so that it doesn't bite you.
Let's see. The back. Here it is. $13? Yeah.
13. Let's see. Oh. What is your... No, hang on. Just enough. You manage to... you put your foot on its mouth and kind of hold it in place and reach and kind of grab it from behind to pick it up.
And then
It is pumpkin weight, so if you think that Shimmer can lift a pumpkin, it can lift this.
a little bit. A little heavy.
Okay.
And do I still have my action, or was that my action?
I would say that's your bonus action. You successfully managed to grab it, to lift it now. What do?
He's going to
Basically, you've grabbed
chuck
it.
it.
Okay. Where are you chucking it to?
Like over this way.
Just away. Okay.
Yep.
Are you trying to, smash it, or just get it away from you?
A little bit of both, but more trying to smash it.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
All right, let's try this guy.
Did the curse move to you?
Yep.
Oh no.
That wasn't
A
that
2?
one.
That was a nat 1. Okay. You lift the pumpkin over your head to throw, forgetting the angle that you had this thing at. Unfortunately, you just succeeded in lifting its mouth above your head, and it decides to go bump onto your head. Yeah, that is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
You take 5 points of piercing damage, and your head is hidden within this big pumpkin that's just
Like
bit
a
on
full,
your
just
face.
like a mom. Like she has pumpkin head now. He is
Yep,
pumpkin head.
she's
Oh my god.
got, Shimmer
Yep.
has pumpkin head now.
Oh my god.
Dang it.
The fact that Shimmer is not human makes this even better because it's a pumpkin with paws.
It's true.
Pumpkin with-
And I just imagine Shimmer's going inside.
Yep. He's angry now. And
You
now
also can't
freaking
see
out.
anything. You're
Can Shimmer
blinded.
turn into a wolf now? Is that a cat dog? Like a
That's funny.
Oh my god.
Turn
Okay.
it over again.
I guess Shimmer would still have movement left, but that's probably it.
just run around, Shimmer, please just run around.
No, he's not gonna move.
All right. Well, unless Shimmer has anything else that he can do, I think that's probably the end of his turn.
Nope.
It was a good idea. Didn't pan out this time though. It's the pumpling's turn. So
Oh,
the
boy.
one on your head, Shimmer, decides to bite again. Oh, that's not so good. That's just an 8 to hit.
Ooh,
And-
What a gumming.
It's just gumming you. And then the one at Spice's feet tries to bite at you. Oh, that one's higher. That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. Chomp. Ooh, that is 4 points of piercing damage as it bites your leg.
Okay.
And then it's the big monster's turn. It feels something climbing on it, but it can't see. So it just starts shaking, trying to knock you off, Rosethorn. Make me an athletics. Could be a strength or a dexterity saving throw to keep your balance
Dexterity.
and grip on it.
Dexterity. We're
Okay.
we're digging into this thing like.
Okay. That is enough. It does not succeed in knocking you off.
Ride him, cowgirl.
So feeling that you're still on its back and not quite knowing what to do, it just decides to attack Brindle. That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay. And that is 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
There goes my temporary hit points. Oh, I forgot to put my temporary hit points in. Oops.
Well,
I will-
and
Tracked one.
then for its next move, still feeling the thing on its back, it just tries to slam where it feels you on its back, Rosethorn. It can't see you, so it has disadvantage on the attack, though. So that is a 14 to hit.
That does it.
Oh no, that's a Rosethorn. Sorry.
He has disadvantage if he attacks anybody else besides me this round.
Oh right, so doubled. So he has disadvantage because of that, and also because he can't even see Rosethorn. So yeah, pretty bad. But Rosethorn does a 14 hit you.
Ouch. Wait, I get hit for 14?
No. The attack roll is 14.
Oh, okay.
Does that hit your AC?
My armor class is 15.
Okay, nope, you're good. As it's swinging, you're just like ducking out of the way of its attacks.
Just
It seems a little overwhelmed.
well, two of you had me on your back.
Yeah, and it does not like that fire, so it stomps over this way with Rosethorn on its back.
A
Then-
Beelzebub crane. Oh my god.
Then we go to Spice.
Okay. Well, that obviously isn't working, so I am going to hold out my hand towards this thing and cast Frostbite.
Oh.
And he must make a con save.
Con save. What is the number he needs to beat?
14.
He does not beat that.
Okay, he takes 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll with... I can't read.
Hey.
Has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay. Excellent. Roll that ice damage.
5.
5. Okay. This thing is getting whittled down. It is looking pretty rough now. It's moving sluggishly. It's not breathing, but if it was, it would look like it's breathing heavily. Anything else on your turn there, Spice?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Brindle, back to you.
He's still just really angry, so he's just gonna swing.
Okay.
That's only an 8 to hit.
Sadly, that one goes wide.
Second, 5 to hit. Why am I rolling so bad?
You somehow know that Rose Thorn is riding this thing, and so you're trying to take care not to accidentally hit Rose Thorn with your attacks.
Yep, that's it.
Anything else on your turn? Bonus action, movement?
He's still in range, and no, I'm gonna hold off for anything else.
Okay. Then we go to Rose Thorn.
Hello!
Oh, the other half of Rose Thorn is back.
Okay, so we're currently on the back and invisible.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I am back, I'm going to do what I wanted to do, of course. And I'm going to try and scurry around and get my corn back.
So you're just gonna try and pluck pieces off this thing?
Yes!
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Yay! This is the thorn, that was the rose. Okay.
Oh, I get it.
That is a 12.
You managed to get one piece of corn out of it, and it actually kind of growls in pain at that as you kind of rip the corn off its body.
Oh. I got my corn.
You did, and
One
it seems like
down,
you did a little damage to it too.
One down, a lot to go.
Anything else on your turn, Rose Thorn?
Kind of just making sure I'm still gripping on very well to it.
Okay, so far you're doing well, so next time it tries to buck you off, we'll return to that idea. Okay, then we go back to Shimmer. It's your turn. You've got a pumpkin on your head.
Yep, and I'm going to use my cat's claws to attack it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Not that nice. Let's use this. Okay, so probably be strength. I don't have any strength. So that's just an 8.
An 8. You're clawing at the outside of it, but it's just hard pumpkin rind. You're not really able to do much damage to it.
Dang it! Get this thing off my head!
You guys have been cursed tonight by some rough rolls.
Candy corns have betrayed me.
But you're hanging in there. Anything else on your turn, Shimmer, that you can do?
No. I can't say anything.
Okay. Then we go back to the pumplings. They do the exact same thing again. That one tries to chomp on your head. That's a 7 to hit. I don't think that's enough. One tries to bite Spice's foot. That is a 12 to hit. Does a 12 hit you, Spice?
No.
Okay. The monster is just getting exhausted now, moving slower. Isn't doing so well against anyone other than Brindle, so just makes a couple of slam attacks against you.
That's fine. Keep them coming.
Ooh.
That doesn't sound great.
No, that's the sound of a 20.
Silvery barbs!
Oh!
Silvery
Is-
barbs.
What does that do?
That is a reaction to cast. He must reroll.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'll
All
pop
right.
it in the chat. I have it up.
Thank you. Yeah, that doesn't come up very often when I play. Let's see what his reroll was. Silvery barbs. Yeah, I don't play with bards very often. So they are full of surprises for me.
This is also a sorcerer spell.
The creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. You then choose a different creature you can see within range. The chosen creature has advantage on their next attack roll, etc. within 1 minute. Okay. Very cool. So yeah, you forced it to re-roll as the arm was slamming down towards Brindle. It suddenly became very weak as your magic affected it. And that now brings it down to a 9 to hit.
That does not hit.
Nice. Who do you choose to give the benefit of silvery barbs so that they get advantage on their next attack roll?
Shimmer, because he looks like he's struggling.
Okay. I'll give him this little symbol there so that we can remember that. Okay. So it just slams the earth next to you, Brindle, sending a spray of dirt and soil around you. And it brings up its other arm and tries to slam you with that one.
All
That
right.
one is a 15 to hit.
That does hit.
That does hit. Okay. That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty. Oof.
And that's it for its turn. It's just kind of like slouching. It's looking weaker. Smaller vegetables are kind of falling off of it now.
My corn!
Back to Spice.
Okay, I really want to burn this dumb vegetable, so I'm just gonna recast create bonfire.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. So the old one would disappear,
Yeah.
and the new one, poof, right there next to it. Now, remind me that means it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, and it must
Yeah.
beat 14.
Woo! It
Corn!
wickedly does not.
My
Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's
Making popcorn!
Yes, we are. 5.
5 points. Okay, yeah. It lights on fire again and it growls. "Roar!" And it brings up its hand to shield its face, and its hand is made of corn, and the corn starts kind of like bubbling, and a few of them do start popping into bits of popcorn from the
My corn!
It's still edible.
But it's not corn!
It's popcorn.
I don't want it popped. I want my corn.
That's awesome. Anything else on your turn, Spice?
No, I'm very content right here.
Okay, then Brindle, you are next.
All right. He's feeling a little winded, so he is going to use his second wind feature as a bonus action, which
Good
is
idea.
a fighter's feat. It's you have a limited well of stamina that you can draw from to protect yourself from harm. On your turn, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level.
Nice, yeah. Definitely take that moment, breathe in, and get some health back.
Oh, goody. 9, 10, 12.
It's pretty
because
good.
of my roll.
Pretty good.
Thank goodness. I was getting nervous.
And what do you do now for your action?
Yeah, so I can do plus. Oh, is that how this works? Okay. So that was my bonus action, but I'm gonna stay on Matt because he's right here, and I'm just gonna swing.
Okay, do it.
He like Brindle just like leave everyone alone, and he just swings as hard as he can with the first axe, which is 13 to hit.
Ooh, just shy.
And
Oh,
then
hang on. Wait.
22.
22. 22 to hit. Yeah, that hits.
Very bipolar dice. Can I use a trip attack? Use one of my maneuvers. I get 3 maneuvers for a short rest.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to make a saving throw against that, and
Yes.
I
it
don't
is a
even need.
strength saving throw.
Oh, it definitely fails.
Oh, yay. Okay. So, with that, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die. I have my 1d8. And you can attempt to knock the target down. They make a strength saving throw. On the fail, they're knocked prone.
Okay, so he does get knocked prone. Roll the damage, and let's see how this
That's
goes.
10 altogether.
10 altogether. Woo, strong hit. You swing at his legs and just knock out several vines and vegetables out from under him. And he falls and tumbles onto the ground on his back.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, Rosethorn. Rosethorn, make a dexterity saving throw.
I have rolled like 4 6s in a row. Hold on. Dexterity saving throw. That is a 12. Again.
Ooh, just enough. You jump off so you don't get smushed as this thing falls almost on top of you. And it lands with a huge thud. And Brindle, as you're standing over it, growling, your fingertips extended into claws, holding your axe, it brings up its hands in front of its face and goes, "Sorry, sorry."
What?
And the pumplings at this moment stop viciously attacking you guys.
What? What?
What do you do?
Yeah. I'm gonna. Wait, are we out of initiative?
Did the pumpkin talk?
I guess it depends. If that would be the end of Brindle's turn, Rosethorn would get another turn and then Shimmer, but if you guys choose not to act, then we would be out of initiative.
I'm gonna pat its head like there.
Shimmer,
Okay.
do you want to do anything?
Get this the whole thing.
Okay. It's no longer biting you, but you are trying to pull it off your head. Make me an athletics check.
Okay, that's much better. Okay. No plus to that. That's a 17.
17. You pull it off and it goes, I can't do the sound. It goes pop as you pull it off your head. And it just kind of wiggles its little like vines around as you're holding it, no longer looking to attack.
If you don't want to be through, start talking now!
Do it.
The big monster again just kind of shivers and cowers and just goes, sorry.
I'm going to stop concentrating on my spell so he stops burning.
Okay. The fire goes away.
My coin.
So the pump, I forgot its name. The baby pumpkin.
Pumpling.
Pumpling. Thank you. He's not being mean or anything, right?
No, it actually is kind of like turned and looking back at the monster.
Can I pick it up?
uh, yeah, it kind of squirms and wiggles and screeches a little bit at you picking it up, but it doesn't like bite you.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold the pumpkin.
Cute.
I'm gonna yeet mine away from me and quickly go to Bird.
Okay, you throw the pumpling, and it scurries and wiggles and moves all the way back to the monster and reforms back into it, helping repair its broken legs.
Oops.
You walk up to Bird, and you can see that Bird is breathing slowly. It is injured, but not dead.
Bird, he'll pick it up and kind of wrap him in his vest. Kind of cradle him
Okay.
close.
Okay. Yeah, take care of that little guy.
Well, kind of.
And then the pumpling that you're holding, Spice, it's just kind of squirming in your arms. Looks like it's trying to get back to the monster.
I won't let it go, but I will walk it over to the monster and like place it on the monster.
Okay. When you place it on, it reforms and joins back into the monster, helping repair its other leg that Brindle chopped off. And it still is down there and just holding its hands in front of its face, and it starts going almost like it's crying.
More pats for it. Just there, let it all out. I'm sorry for stealing your parts of your limbs. But also you took my corn.
Why were you attacking us?
It looks up at you and goes, sorry.
I don't think it knows any other word but sorry.
Anyone speak pumpkin?
What?
I usually cook them. I don't typically talk to my pumpkins.
Yeah.
I talk to plants, sort of. My divine talks with the nature.
It kind of lifts itself up a little bit, but keeps its head low, and then kind of points down the path that you guys came, and then motions up towards where the beaver dam is, and then goes, sorry, when it's pointing to the beaver dam.
Can you make that go away? People are not doing so well without water. We need to fix that.
Yeah, we need to.
Bryn,
we need
like,
hydration.
he still has his ears and tail out, but like his like claws and teeth kind of like relax a little bit.
Can
He shakes his head and goes, sorry, and then kind of makes a motion like this as he starts walking towards the dam. Do you guys let him?
yeah.
I want to know what he's doing.
Rosethorn has moved away from patting the head of the pumpkin, and is now just staring at Brindle's tail, just like, the hell did this come from?
He walks over to the dam and extends one of his vine arms down to it, and a beaver comes crawling out and climbs up onto the vines and snuggles into his pumpkin head. And he kind of wraps the vine around and goes, sorry, and like holds it like he's protecting it.
Oh, did you think we were gonna hurt your beaver friends?
And he nods his head.
I was trying to talk to them. Wait, what happened?
So now with the he lowers the beaver back down to the dam, and then he points to the fields where the scarecrow stands and goes, sorry.
Are you friends with the scarecrow too?
It kind of slouches and then moves towards the scarecrow in the fields and kind of gestures for you guys to follow.
Spice will actually walk in front of Pumpkin Man.
Okay.
Rose is just following wherever the heck Brindle goes because she's just got her gaze stuck to the tail, just like. Oh God.
Brindle like looks over at Shimmer a little apologetically. Sorry, I never wanted to scare you. I'm
Me?
cool with cats though.
Me? Scared? I'm not scared of a dog.
Ark.
His shift only like lasts for a minute, so as he turns to follow the pumpkin, his features start to relax a little bit and his ears kind of disappear back into his hair.
Oh.
Yeah. Be turning back to normal now, I guess. Okay. The pumpkin creature just keeps moving into the fields towards the scarecrow. Do you guys follow?
I guess
Okay.
so.
You
Shimmer's gonna
follow.
take up the rear.
Sorry?
Shimmer's gonna take up the rear.
Okay. You guys follow, and it stands next to the scarecrow, and then points at the scarecrow, and then makes the sound like it's crying and brings its hands up to like where its eyes would be, and it goes like this, and then it points to the farmhouse.
That scarecrow is sad?
Is the scarecrow possessed? Is this actually a ghost thing?
It is?
I think.
What if the old man is actually the scarecrow?
It goes,
Wait, that's exactly what you just
sorry.
said.
Wait, did you kill the? Did you kill?
Murder?
It brings its hands up to its face and goes, sorry, sorry, sorry.
He killed the brother
This
and
thing's
then
kinda
made him a
cute.
scarecrow?
Brindle just look up at the scarecrow and sniff like, is this a body?
You sniff the scarecrow, and a very bad smell comes from it.
I no longer want my corn.
Huh. No wonder there are a lot of crows around here.
Crow brethren do not just want the corn?
The pumpkin monster looks at you approach and kind of nervously taps his hands together and goes, sorry.
Should we bring the farmer out here to see this?
I'll go get him. And I walk back to the farmhouse.
I can. He likes candy. I can lure him out with candy.
Nah, I got it.
I will give her candy to give to the man.
I want
Okay.
it.
Is it just Rosethorn going to the house, or is anyone else going as well?
I don't trust this pumpkin thing. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Bryn looks between them and goes, never split the party, and like goes to follow Rose.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
So Shimmer and Spice
I'm in
stay
danger.
with the pumpkin monster, and Rosethorn and Brindle go towards the house. Okay. The pumpkin monster kind of follows, sort of. Doesn't come all the way, but stays a distance away as you two go to the farmhouse. You get up to the front door. The door looks closed. The house looks like how you left it.
Alright, Ghost, open the door again.
Do you-
Oh.
So
Oh,
you
wait.
go to
My mom just reminded me, the little
Mom, I'm the other logical voice.
the little voice in my head just reminded me we have unseen servant.
Okay. Do you summon it to open the door?
Yes, be the ghost. Or make friends with the ghost from before. Open the door!
You summon that invisible servant, and it opens the door for you. And it creaks open. It wasn't locked, and you can hear inside just a few shuffling noises.
Sorry to interrupt you again.
Peering through, you don't see him anywhere immediately, but it's pretty dark in there. Do you go inside? Or do you stay outside? What do you do?
Rose is going inside.
Bryn follows just because this human has any lack of life. So
Okay.
I'm just like, you're gonna die. I'm just gonna follow you. So yeah.
You go inside the house, and you look around. You see that it's actually fairly well kept in there. But it's pretty light on furniture, and it's a very small house. The most noteworthy elements in the house are 2 large portraits on the walls. One portrait is of 2 people. There's a woman with a rather morose expression, and the other figure has its face missing. It's just torn off of the painting. On the opposite wall, facing that one, is another portrait, and this one is of 2 boys that look very similar. One has red hair and the other has blonde hair. They look to be about the same age, probably brothers. The paintings are exquisitely done. They're almost lifelike. That's in this direction in the house. In the other direction, you look and you see the farmer on the floor, sitting with his back against some cabinets in the very small kitchen area. And he's got that expression. And he's holding the candy and he's moving it to his mouth, but it just falls out of his hands onto the floor over and over again.
And she's gonna strike like a little pose or something. It's like, dear sir, we have trifling news for you.
Oh my god.
He looks up at you and goes and tries to stand up, but his arms are really like loose, and he's like trying to get up, but he's having some trouble.
Yeah, I get the feeling this might be the actual scarecrow.
He waves his hands like this.
Little voice on your shoulder says, "Shh."
Well, the voice in my shoulder needs a judge.
Sir, I'm so sorry to bother you. Bryn, like, kind of sad puppy. Oh no, starts like picking up the candy off the floor. I don't know the whole situation. Do you know that there's a pumpkin monster out in the field?
Not a monster.
He immediately whips his head at you. He goes like, "Ugh," and then he kind of shuffles over to past you guys to the front door and leans out and looks and sees the pumpkin monster, and the pumpkin monster goes, sorry, like this immediately, as the farmer stares at him and then looks to you and goes, and then he's looking like he's getting a little frustrated. He raises his hand and points it at you, Bryn, and then points to your axe. And he kind of motions to bring it a little closer.
You know what? He's a trusting man. This is what happens when you have a himbo in charge. He offers his axe.
The rest of you guys would see this from a distance, maybe 50 or 60 feet away, so maybe not all the details, but you'd be able to see it happening. And the farmer points to the blade of your axe and kind of like moves his finger along it, and then goes like this to his mouth.
You want me to open your mouth?
He nods his head.
Bryn is slightly uncomfortable at first, but then he says one moment he puts the axe away and he pulls out his artisan pack because he's a cook, and he pulls out one of his like more like apple carving knives, like something with a little bit more finesse.
Mm-hmm.
And tries not to cringe as he like opens the man's scarecrow's mouth.
Okay. As your blade goes through it, it goes really easily through the mouth, and it kind of like splits open a little bit, and frays like fabric. And underneath the mouth, as the lips kind of open up, you see what looks like stitches underneath. And he goes, and then raises his hand and starts like scratching at the back of his head, and kind of turns slightly towards you.
Spice start heading towards the house because she was expecting them to bring this guy out, and that's not happening.
Everything's fine. You can stay over there.
Yeah, he's
Was
like
he
standing
scratching
on
his head like he wanted to have more cut, or
Do you turn to look at what he's scratching at?
yeah?
Okay. Along the back of the farmer's head, partially hidden by collar and hat, is what looks almost like a seam, as though the skin and hair end abruptly and merge into a rough, coarse material. It looks as though it can be peeled away.
Wait, we need to present that nice.
You know what? Bryn will like. Does he is
Okay.
the scratching motion like trying to get rid of it? Like he's trying to open it up?
It would be a reasonable assumption of what he's doing.
Okay, he's gonna help.
According to the rules thrown dice, 10% of my logic matters and 90% of her does.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's gonna use his knife and continue helping cut this guy open.
Okay. You start pulling at it at the back of his head, and as you peel away more and more of the face, small sparks of magic fly, and soon it comes away as nothing more than a piece of painted fabric, like a piece of a painting. Beneath it is a material like burlap, with black buttons for eyes and a red triangular stitched nose, and a wide, sad mouth stitched with purple shimmering thread. It is unmistakably the face of a scarecrow.
I knew it.
And it kind of the scarecrow just kind of stands there wobbling as the face falls to the ground. Just a piece of a painting.
Oh wait, the painting with the missing face. Bryn would he would go to grab the thing that fell.
Mhm.
Does it look like it matches with the painting on the wall?
It does. When you bring it inside and hold it up, it looks like it was torn from that portrait.
Dang, this scarecrow is clever.
Yeah, Bryn's gonna put his hands, like, put it up against the picture to get the full view.
Mm-hmm. And now, yeah, you see more clearly it was a man and a woman in the painting. The man had a fairly grumpy expression on his face. The scarecrow starts hobbling over towards the pumpkin monster, but the pumpkin monster keeps walking away from it, going, "Sorry, sorry." And the scarecrow goes, and kind of like motions at his mouth, but just kind of shrugs sadly.
Oh,
What is going on here? Is that
That's
the
that's the farmer. He's a scarecrow.
so? Did the pumpkin kill the real one?
I don't
Um,
know.
The pumpkin monster goes, "Sorry, sorry, sorry."
I
Oh,
oh,
And the scarecrow kind of starts wobbling and hobbling slowly towards the fields and points at the scarecrow out on the post.
can I have help getting the body down?
The pumpkin monster goes, "Sorry, sorry, sorry," and the scarecrow shakes its head and points at the scarecrow on the post, and then points at itself and goes, "Mm-mm."
you're the scarecrow now. Like, that's your body?
And he nods. And then he turns and he points to the ruins.
Is there Oh, okay. I'm not very bright when it comes to magic. Magic-y folks, you three use magic.
It just tilts its head and points back to the ruins.
So, okay. The Scarecrow's spirit, I'm assuming, is is the Scarecrow on the thing? And it happened at the ruins? Maybe we need to go to the ruins with both the Scarecrow and the pumpkin, or all three of them?
The Scarecrow goes, and the pumpkin goes, sorry, and kind of steps away from the path as if making a way for you to go along.
Okay, who's gonna grab the body?
I will.
The pumpkin monster goes, sorry, and shakes his head again and steps between you and the body.
And Rose is just gonna go up and try and use
I don't-
unseen servant to
Wait.
help.
I don't think we're supposed to touch it.
Yeah, Bryn would try to grab the rose and turn her to face the ruins, like, just go that direction.
Okay. She's not even gonna
Um,
fight back. She's just gonna be like, okay.
To be fair, neither the Scarecrow nor the pumpkin monster would see the unseen servant, and I don't think anyone else would either.
No,
So
but
even if you're being picked up,
she's
you could
just
still
being
command
steered
it.
off course. She doesn't care. It's her mind thoughts are now ruins.
okay. Well, then do you guys go to the ruins?
Yeah.
Yeah, logical
Okay.
conclusion.
Okay.
Right.
You guys head towards the ruins, I guess. Sorry, it is getting slightly late, so
No, it's totally fine. Does this need to be a two-parter? After Penti, we finish it?
well, there's not that much more left. It's just this might go a little past 9, sadly.
I don't think we necessarily had a time limit.
Okay.
We will try to get close to 9, but we will move towards the ruins.
Okay. If we do delay this till the second half till after Penti-con, I'm okay with that too. But we'll see how far we get.
fine.
On the other side of the rows of cornstalks, a half-collapsed stone archway stands guard before a staircase. The ancient steps lead up to a raised platform, around 20 feet up, nestled between some rocky hills at the base of a stout mountain. Something catches your eye. At the base of the steps, a half dozen feet away, are 2 long mounds of earth, with what look like old grass and dead plants upon them. The Scarecrow is moving slowly to follow, and the pumpkin monster keeps a very wide distance. What do you guys do?
Poor plants.
I wonder if these are the people who lived here and now they're Scarecrow and Plant?
Don't have to dig them up, do we?
I ate some of that corn.
We definitely bit off a lot more than we meant to.
Are we still getting paid?
What do you guys do?
He looks back to the Scarecrow. Do we have to dig this up?
He shakes his head and says,
Oh
and
my God.
he points at the mounds of earth and kind of puts his hand to his chest and lowers his face.
The Lady of the Woods?
When you say that, he actually snaps his head up to you and goes,
Aww.
and then he points up the stairs.
All right. I guess we're going into the cursed
Yep.
Period.
Let's go for it.
Can we
Shimmer will gingerly
might as well
step
just-
around the mountains.
when we
Yes,
get
but-
back, can we ask for double payment?
No.
I feel like we earned it.
Let's see where this goes.
We
Okay.
almost died.
Atop the stairs is a long stone platform, around 20 feet long. At the end is a statue with some sort of draconic creature holding a large bowl. Both the statue and the platform are charred and stained black. And most eye-catching of all is a large humanoid skeleton at the center of the blackened marks. Remnants of cloth and strange items lie about the body, as well as hundreds of small shards of glass.
Crunchy.
Okay. Do we have to bury this guy?
I've
The
never...
the scarecrow, who is kind of trying to hobble its way up the steps, just goes.
Okay.
Do we have to make an offering?
Shakes his head, and then he just points at the skeleton.
Is that the cause of all this?
Nods his head.
That is one mischievous skeleton.
Do we need to destroy it?
With fire?
It just kind of shakes his head slowly and does a shrug gesture.
You don't know how to stop it.
Shakes its head, but points back towards the skeleton.
Can I use like a perception check to try to see if I can glean anything else, like the glass that's around it, like what it might be, or if there was a spell that had gone wrong?
Go for it. Make a perception check.
Meanwhile, Shimmer wants to poke at it with his bow.
You can do that. Nothing happens when you do, though.
11?
11. You do notice a couple unusual things, though maybe not as much as you would hope. There's a couple, like the burn marks kind of go outwards like this from the middle of the platform. The glass is kind of surrounding that central spot, and there are two gaps in the burn marks, almost like it's a circle with like two spots missing. The skeleton looks larger than most humans, and the skull looks kind of weird to you. Lots of it looks kind of weird, but you notice there's a bunch of stuff lying around it and near it. In particular, a little metal box is kind of pinned under one of its arms and chest area.
Must be it.
Wait,
Sure,
what is?
can you like move his arm a little bit? I want to try to grab something off of him.
Okay. He'll use his bow. Shimmer will use
You're
his bow
poking
to
at him anyway.
Sure.
Like- lift the arm.
You use your bow to kind of rotate the skeleton away a little bit so that the little metal box is more easily accessible.
Yeah, Bryn would grab it and forgive me for this.
Okay. As you hold the little metal box, you notice there's a clasp on it and hinges on the other side. Looks like it could open pretty easily.
I don't trust it. Throw it.
I don't trust it either.
I trust it.
The scarecrow raises his hand and points at the box that you're holding, and then points to his mouth.
Eat it?
He shakes
Maybe
his
it's-
head.
Is there like a harmonica in the box or something?
Shakes his head.
He's gonna open the box.
It's a tongue, isn't it?
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the box.
Okay. You open the box and you see that it contains a little sewing kit in there. There's needles, there's a seam ripper, and an empty spool, and they all radiate a soft magical energy.
can without like anyone saying anything, I just grab the Seam Ripper and I just go up to the scarecrow. Like, come here!
Oh wait, tag.
Tag.
Is anyone?
Tag.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm being tagged out at the worst possible time.
While it's being seam ripped, like the offering like bowl, can I look in it?
Sure.
I came back to you want to look in a hole?
Make a perception check.
Oh god. I don't know what I add to that. Where did my character sheet go? Perception. Oh, I add nothing to that. That's 7.
Okay. There's a bunch of gunk in the bowl. It looks like maybe it was once the remains of like fruit or vegetables, but it's covered with like insects and it's just basically rotten grime in there now. So Rosethorn was approaching the scarecrow with the seam ripper.
And then stopped.
Okay.
Just to... Has anyone... Okay, so we know that there's something supernatural going on or magical with this thing.
Want us to make you a new body?
Shakes his head, points to the seam ripper and points to his mouth.
Oh, you want us to open your mouth?
There we go. That's a little different. So I am gonna have, Rose is gonna go over and tentatively open a portion of his mouth.
I was gonna do the full now.
Okay. You take the seam ripper to it and you cut a little bit. And then as you do, the entirety of the thread that was on his mouth just unravels and starts coming away. And kind of floats in the air for a moment, and then zips over to the empty spool and winds itself up on the spool of thread.
Oh.
The sackcloth of his mouth rips and tears, revealing the straw within. A grunting, grumbling noise emerges. Then it forms more sounds as the straw and cloth shape together. Thank you.
How polite.
My name is Haley. And he turns and he looks to the pumpkin monster that's at the bottom of the steps. And he starts kind of shambling down the steps. And the pumpkin monster shies away and just goes, sorry, as it's cowering and hiding its face from the scarecrow. The scarecrow, Haley, says, I know. And he moves all the way down and puts one of his limp hands on the pumpkin monster's back and says, it's okay, Gordy. I wanted to say for so long. I know it was an accident. I'm so sorry too. The pumpkin creature, Gordy, pauses, sniffling and crying, then wraps its arms around the scarecrow. Sorry, so sorry, it wails loudly. The scarecrow makes scratching and moaning noises, as though a creature who cannot cry but desperately wants to. A few moments of the tearful embrace pass, and the two separate. Thank you, Haley groans slowly, for at last bringing me back my voice, and for not killing my brother. He didn't mean to hurt me. It's not his fault we are like this. I am sure you have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
I told you ghosts don't exist.
Oh, but talking scarecrows do?
Yeah, apparently. Were you both human, or were you both human at one point?
They nod, and Haley says, "Yes, we were brothers here. I don't know how old we are anymore. It's been so long. We used to fight a lot and did not get along. Feels stupid now." He points to the big rock and says, "We were fighting on the rock, and Gordy pushed me off, and I fell and hurt my head, and then I saw nothing. Then, when I could see again..." This whole time, the pumpkin monster is just going, sorry. And the scarecrow says, "When I saw again, the evil woman was there. The woman who forced my parents to give her offerings." And he points to the forest to the north and says, "She came from there. She was with us by the scarecrow." And he points, and he says, "But the scarecrow was missing, and instead on the post was my body that I was looking at. She was using the needles on my mouth and said, 'I gave your brother's soul the scarecrow's body, but in exchange the scarecrow must get his body.' Then she waved her hands and Gordy fell to pieces, fell to the earth, and the woman said, 'As payment for me to bring your brother back, you almost sent your brother to the soil, so it's only fair that to the soil you go too.'" And the pumpkin shakes his head and goes, sorry. And Haley, the scarecrow, continues as the woman laughed and vanished. "I tried to go get my parents, but they were afraid of me. I hid from them. They came outside and saw my body on the post, and they cried and said they would kill the woman. They took my body down, and I collapsed and could see nothing. When I woke up again, there was a pumpkin putting my body back on the post. It said sorry and ran away from me. When I looked to the ruins, my parents were there, burned, dead with the woman. We buried them." And they both just look at each other sadly for a long moment.
That's so sad.
And who's up there right now?
He points and says, "The evil woman's body still there. Doesn't deserve to be buried." And then he looks to each of you and says, "Please help us. We don't want to live here anymore. I miss the Harvest Festival in Maplebrook. I want to go there again to see the fountain flow like my father made it flow. But I know the people would be scared of us. Whenever someone came here, they were afraid. So I put my father's face on to try to turn them away before they found my brother in the fields. At this point, Gordy, the pumpkin monster, goes, sorry, and stands up and stomps off somewhere. And then comes back a few minutes later, and he's holding a big horn of plenty, but it's very poorly made, and he kind of holds it out. And Haley says, Gordy made that as a gift for the town to be a part of the Harvest Festival someday.
Okay, call me crazy, but I might have thought of a plan.
I'm all ears.
First, we need help with the river. I know they're your friends, but the beavers have blocked the water, which is causing a lot of problems in Maplebrook. If we can fix that, we're magic users. We can go into town and they can act like they're using magic and make you guys look like you're dancing around, and the town people won't be scared of you because it's magic, and then you can see the town.
Or, alternatively, this is a hell of a story. So if the townspeople are afraid of them, the best way to stop people from being afraid of a monster is to make the monster not scary. So let's say Gordy puts me on his shoulders and we ride into town while I play a little tune.
I mean, kind of the same idea, 2 different flavors. I'm good with that.
Okay. Haley turns to Gordy.
We bring snacks?
Corn?
There's Corn. Haley turns to Gordy and says, Can you get the beavers to move? And Gordy goes, sorry, nods his head and stomps off towards the river. And Haley turns to your group and says, if you can go and have us be welcomed to the town, it would mean everything to us.
Are we all on board with this plan?
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty far-fetched story, but everything kind of adds up, so we can...
What do we call it? Oh.
A tale of bales. I don't know.
Tale of Bales, I like that. Oh, I do.
A few minutes pass, and the water starts flowing again. From a trickle, it starts rising as more of the water flows down the empty riverbed.
Amazing.
Nice. Good job, Gordy.
He comes back and he goes, sorry.
I'm going to teach you some more phrases.
He turns to Haley and goes, sorry. And Haley nods and looks to you guys and says, Gordy needs help finding the beavers a new home. If you go ahead to town, tell them we will come. Then we come later and have fun at festival.
I feel like we can do that pretty easy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is everyone on board with that to head back to the town?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Returning to town, you spot the mayor pacing near the village gate. When he sees your group, he sighs in relief and rushes over, smiling as he gestures to the river now flowing once more. He asks eagerly what happened at the farm, the cause of the blockage, and how the farmer fares. You recount your tale. You tell him what you saw there, what you experienced, and about the two brothers and how you want to bring them to town and show that they're nothing to be afraid of. And his expression shifts from confusion to shock to disbelief, then to grief, and finally to resolve. The Bracken family is as much a part of Maplebrook as I am, he says, straightening his coat. It ain't the outside that defines us, it's what's inside. I'll speak to the town and make sure that they can see it that way too. The Harvest Festival's always been for everyone, and once that fountain runs again, they'll see the brothers are good folk. Bring them down tomorrow morning, and I'll make sure they get a warm welcome. He offers your group a night at the inn, free of charge, for a well-earned rest.
Bryn would hand over the horn of plenty to make sure the town got that from Gordy.
Okay. Yeah, the mayor accepts it and says, "Oh, it's not amazingly made. Looks like a child made it, but well, who am I to judge? I'm sure I could do no better." And you guys nestle in for the night. And the next morning, while the villagers prepare for the festival, the mayor gathers everyone into the square to tell them of the incoming guests, as your group heads back up the hills to fetch the brothers. You find them running through the fields, laughing and playing tag. They approach excitedly when they see you, and cheer when they hear they've been invited to the festival. Gordy seems nervous, but lifts Haley onto his shoulder, and Rosethorn onto the other shoulder.
Yes!
As they follow you back toward town beneath the midday sun. As
And
Maplebrook-
Rosenthorn's she's gonna have her flute out. So while they travel, they have some good, encouraging music, something upbeat, fun, writing music.
Oh, good. Yeah, excellent. As Maplebrook comes into view, music and laughter fill the air. But when the villagers notice the brothers, the celebration falters. Some smile nervously, others step back. Gordy hesitates, trembling, until Haley nudges him forward. Together you approach the mayor and the broken fountain. The mayor is holding the Horn of Plenty and says, "Welcome," he stammers, his surprise very clear. "Welcome back to Maplebrook, to the Harvest Festival." Gordy stomps forward, startling the crowd, and points at the Horn of Plenty that the mayor is holding. "Sorry," and then points to himself, "Sorry." And he looks kind of proud as he's pointing to it. The mayor chuckles and turns to the villagers and says, "You see, it's like I said, they're just boys, no different from our own. It's only the outside that's unusual." Slowly, the crowd softens. One by one, villagers step forward to greet the brothers. Soon, Gordy studies the broken fountain, and Haley explains that their father taught Gordy how to repair the fountain when he was alive. Haley translates for Gordy, and they gather some helpers, and together they work on repairing the fountain. A deep rumble follows, and a burst of dirty water spews forth, clearing decades of grime and muck until clean water flows once more. Cheers erupt, and the festival roars back to life, even greater than before. As the day passes, Haley and Gordy laugh, they play games and make friends, finally free to be children again. When night falls, Haley grows uneasy around the firelight, but Gordy, with what might almost be a smile on his pumpkin head, looks at Rosethorn, then holds his corncob thumb to a flame. After a moment, it begins popping into popcorn, sending the children into delighted laughter as they munch on the novel treat. As the night winds down, Gordy lifts Haley high above his head. Thank you, everyone, Haley calls out. Thank you for letting us have fun again. Please come visit us at the farm. We want to play again soon. With that, the pair wave goodbye and march back up the hill toward the Bracken farm, the children of Maplebrook waving after them. As morning breaks, you awaken with headaches from a night of revelry and ale. Though your stay in Maplebrook has been pleasant, all good things must come to an end. The mayor personally sees your group off and gives you a token of his thanks. A small wreath of twigs into which bronze-dipped miniature pumpkins have been weaved. A hearty handshake and a sack of reward money he promised later, and your party is back on the trail. In the distance, far between the northern hills, you can just see a glimpse of the Bracken family farm, and swear you could see the brothers running and playing in the fields again. Soon, the valley is out of view, and you take a deep breath as you wonder what awaits in your next adventure.
Stop crying.
Happy harvest!
Wow.
Aww.
Oh my
The
goodness,
end.
that was so much fun!
That was beautiful.
No, thank you so much, Chris. And to everyone watching, if you would like to take part in a fun adventure run by Chris, he is running a one-shot on Saturday afternoon of the convention, I believe, if I remember correctly.
I am, but I will say it's. I think it's already got its spots filled up, unfortunately.
Oh,
Yay.
well, I mean, it's in an open area, so if you'd like to take a look at what's going on, that's absolutely possible.
Sure, you can
And
sit in,
Chris-
watch.
Chris also has a world building panel on Sunday.
Mhm.
If you're interested in how he does this amazing stuff.
And you and your partner do all the paintings and stuff, right? All the art was yours.
Yeah, that's right. It's all within the family and a couple friends that we have that help out.
What does the baby do?
The baby sits there and looks cute most of the time.
Aw.
But yeah, no, it's all just family run adventures. I come up with the stories, and then my family helps with the art, and I have other books that I've already written at my booth, other stories, larger ones than this one even, and this was a lot of fun to come up with. This was very last minute, but I had a lot of fun coming up with this story for you guys.
For a
to
last minute
experience.
story to make people laugh and cry. Bravo.
No,
Thank you.
you were quite the storyteller. If you didn't tell us this was last minute, we would have had absolutely no idea.
Yeah, so don't tell us.
Okay,
You've
then.
had this planned for ages.
Since the day I was born.
It's so
Not
funny.
Penny.
For the people in the background who didn't see, we all made our characters completely separate without any help or any advice or any touching base. We just made a couple really fun, silly characters, and they worked so well together.
Mhm.
And I'm so happy and so impressed with how everything just seemed to work so well together when it was just completely unplanned. We just went into this, and that's the joy of D&D. And if you've never played D&D before, you're also welcome at Penti-con. We have lots of beginner-friendly games, we have a lot of beginner-friendly panels, and we have a lot of ways for you to get started, including dice. So
So much dice.
It's true.
happy
Great.
Thanksgiving, everybody!
Thanks
Enjoy
for
your
joining us.
time.
Thank you all for playing, and thank everyone for watching. I had a lot of fun.
Bye.
Yeah. Have a wonderful evening,
For
everyone.
both of Rose's Thorns.
Awesome. Well, good night, everyone. Happy holidays.
Good night.